Come on. You smiling at her? Hey, Mama.
What was it that you were paying so much attention to last time?
The dog.
No, a cat, or no, it was Piper. She jumped out. Don't do that this time.
Well, she's taking care of her babies. So.
Yeah, but if she jumps out and decides to...
She won't.
Oh my God.
He loves me. He pretends like he doesn't, but
it's hard work. It's hard work, but I do. All right, before this rain bottoms out.
I know. You coming closer?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our barn talk at Hidden Oaks Homestead. We got a little bit of time before the rain gets here. It's looking rough, but we're in the barn and we're ready to have some...
To update you on farm happenings and things that have been going on.
Have some fun.
Have some fun.
Piper finally had her babies.
Yes. So, well, we knew it was about time. We knew she was going to pop any day now. And of course, we came out and we couldn't find her. She didn't show up for feeding, so we knew where to find her.
Yeah, with a lot of livestock, when they're pregnant, you really don't know when it's gonna happen, but when you come out to feed in the morning and the expectant mother has separated herself from everybody else, if you're paying attention, you know. So she's got, all of our girls have a spot under the chicken coop where they've built a den that they like to dig out and have their babies in there. And as usual, she did it. She had them under the chicken coop. So when that happens, we don't like keeping the puppies under the chicken coop because there could be a snake get down there and do something. The rain comes in Florida in the summertime, it could flood out. And against Piper's better judgment, we removed the puppies and we put her in a birthing stall. And usually when we do that, it's a back and forth between us and the mom of the puppies. Yeah. You know, we take the puppies out from under the chicken coop, we put them in a birthing stall, and as soon as we turn our backs, little puppy, as soon as we turn our backs, the mom says, no, they're safer under the chicken coop.
Exactly.
And she moves them back, and then we say, no, they're better in a birthing stall, and we go back and forth 3 or 4 times before the mom usually gives in and says, okay, we'll just stay here. But this time...
She didn't do bad this time. She kind of stayed tight in the barn. This
time we removed her from the chicken coop into a birthing stall, and she's been in the birthing stall. The puppies we've had them they're about a week old.
Yeah, about a week and a half now.
A week and a half.
It was, Chip was already at work. The kids and I went looking for Piper at her usual spot where she usually gives birth. That's where we found her. But she was still in the middle of having puppies. So we weren't disturbing her. We left her where she was. And we said, look, we'll just come back later this afternoon once she's through, once she's comfortable, her babies are all out. And then we moved her into the barn. And she hasn't moved them.
She's moved them once, but instead of moving them out of the barn back to the chicken coop, she just moved them a couple of stalls over.
Which, funny story here, the kids and us, right? We always expect she's going to move them back under the chicken coop. So the kids came out yesterday doing chores, and Piper wasn't in the stall with the babies. So they just assumed, look, she moved them back under the chicken coop. So they went looking, like, nope, not under the chicken coop. So then they went out to the playground, the goat playground. Nope, they're not there either.
They checked all of the possible places.
All of the possible places, nowhere to be found. And they had a little panic attack. And then Amber figured out, I was like, oh, no, never mind. They're still in the barn.
They're still in the barn. They're just 2 stalls over. So
she's just found a little bit of a darker place, basically, a little bit more hidden away from prying eyes.
Because people don't realize it, but dogs are really naturally, they're den animals, and they want to dig in and they want to be in a really tight spot. And that's why she goes under the chicken coop, because they've dug out a little area where they feel tight and secure in there, and she feels safe there. And it's nice and cool. And it's cool. Yeah. But in the birthing stalls, it's wide open, so she doesn't have she doesn't feel that security in a birthing stall. So she found another birthing stall that's got some stuff in it where she felt like she could tuck away and hide from everything. And she moved in there, but we don't like them in there because a puppy could easily get separated and
get stuck under something.
Get stuck under something. And we've lost puppies that way before.
Yeah. Especially when they are super young, because obviously they can't move around yet. So they're just kind of roly-polying around.
They can't get back to mom.
Yeah, so they don't really have any control of any of their limbs yet. So they have no way to get back. Yeah. So unless mama finds them and figures out how to get them back or how to get them back out, it's not what we want to deal with. So we're just putting them somewhere where we have access, where she feels safe. And I would expect they're probably going to open eyes in another week or so.
Oh, I can't wait.
And that's the best, right? Once they open eyes and they start tapsing around a little bit, it's still very insecure for the first couple of days, and then they start play fighting and they start eating solid foods besides just mama's milk, and it's so cute.
The progression of a litter of puppies is weird because you find out she's pregnant, and that's exciting, and then she has the litter, and that's exciting to count how many babies and are they boys or girls.
And she had 7 boys and 2 girls with this litter.
Yeah, 9 puppies.
Yeah.
But then after that, it's kind of, there's not much to do because they're like little tiny babies, and there's
little balls of fur.
There's not much going on with them. You can't do anything with them. They're not really any fun.
No, they just lay around, sleep, and eat. That's I mean, just like human babies. It's not like they do a whole lot to begin with.
But after a couple of weeks,
I'm gonna let her out.
She's gonna jump out.
She's fine. I'm just gonna help her. Hi, Lucy.
But then after a couple of weeks, they start to open their eyes, and then they start moving around, and then about week 3 or 4, that's when they start to get fun. That's when they start.
And that's when Zach will sit out here and just play with the puppies all day long. Yeah. And you know, the puppy breath, and it's so sweet. Yeah. And then it's her last litter.
Yeah, this is gonna be her last litter. But then after about week 5 or 6, she's starting to be like, okay, I'm done with you guys.
Time for you guys to move out.
And she will like, we'll keep them pinned up still, and she'll come and check on them periodically. And then after 6 weeks, we let them out into the pasture with all the other animals so that they can get
the exposure
and get that experience,
that livestock guardian experience
with other animals. And then Piper will be hiding, Roxy will be hiding from the puppies, because
Piper.
Either of them,
both of them,
yeah, whichever one it is, is what I mean. either of the moms, they're doing everything they can, getting up, finding high ground where the puppies can't get to them, because
so they'll still come check on them. They'll feed them twice a day or so. Yeah. But then they'll stay away for the rest of the time. So then after about week 5 or so, they start weaning them actively. Yeah. And so it's been fun to kind of see that. Yeah. And so
we've gotten some experience with this breeding process. We've pretty much got it down now.
I feel like it, right? Yeah. I mean, we're like pros now.
Yeah. But this is her 5th litter, so it's gonna be her last litter. Yeah. We're gonna retire her. We're gonna take her after this one. We're gonna take her and we're gonna get her fixed, and then she's
just gonna live out her years here.
She'll still be a great guardian for us, but that'll be her only job.
That's it. She wouldn't make a good house dog. So when it comes to retiring her, she would be miserable. She loves being out here with the goats and with her livestock. So, but but yeah, she wouldn't be bred anymore.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good thing for her.
Yeah.
And
she's been an amazing mom.
She has been.
And just finding, just
the wind is
trying to get the words that I want to say.
What are they?
Just seeing the families that the dogs, our puppies have gone to when we meet up with people. We have friends. We've got several friends that have got puppies from us.
And, you know, several non-friends that have gotten puppies from us. And both, you know, when we are putting our puppies out for adoption, we want to make sure they go to a safe home. We want to make sure they go somewhere where they can live their best life.
Yeah.
And this breed is, they're bred for a job. So we want to make sure that they find a home where they can live their best life and the family will be able to enjoy them as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've had a lot of farms coming and adopting dogs from us, but we've also had some people come adopt them for city dogs, which is not really what they're recommended for, but just with any other breed, when you are adopting a dog, you need to know what you're getting into. So if you are getting a livestock guardian dog and that's not going to be their main job, you need to know that there are certain things that you need to do as a dog owner to make sure that they don't get bored, they don't get destructive, because that's simply not what they're bred for. So, but we've had people come by at the market and come show off their dogs, and it's been really amazing for us to kind of see that.
We've had families that have bought puppies from us in the past see that we're going to be at a farmer's market and then load up their dog and bring their dog to us, and it's so cool whenever we get to see that. It really is.
It is. Speaking of farmer's market, so we have been.
Is that a segue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we haven't really done farmer's market for a while because it's summertime and I don't want to sit out there for hours at a time. But there's a few events that we're going to be doing this year where we're going to be doing not really a farmer's market setup. It's more like a meetup, meet and greet, and then we're doing a couple of events where we're teaching and doing workshops. So we're super excited about that.
Yes.
So we're actually starting, I think the first one is at the end of August. We're going to be going up to Gray, Tennessee? Is it Gray? Like the Tri-City, Tennessee. And so they have the Appalachian Fair there every year. I think this year it's in like its 97th year or something like that. And our friends at Stivers Homestead have had a partnership with them for years, and they've been working with them to set it up, not the whole fair, but they are setting up somewhat of a meetup / workshop homesteader event. And so we'll be there and we'll teach some classes and we'll do some meeting and some greeting and some fun. And so we're doing that at the end of August.
Yes. Is that at the end of, okay.
It's at the end of August. So we're going to be super busy. End of August.
Yeah.
And then at the beginning of September, we're going to be in Jameson, Alabama at Petals from the Past. So our friends from Just Dig It Farm are putting this event on in partnership with the nursery up there at Petals from the Past, and that's going to be speaking, workshops, and meet and greet as well. And then we're going to Homesteaders of America, of course. Again,
we're just going there.
We're just going there.
Yeah.
Because it's like a family reunion. And I think that's it for now with confirmed stuff that we're doing, but that's a lot. We'll be in Tennessee, and then in Alabama, and then in Virginia, and that's quite a bit. And then by the time the Homesteaders of America is over, it's going to be October, and the weather's going to be nice, and we can start working on farm projects.
We're taking a break. Just with this heat and humidity, we're in the maintenance stage right now with the farm.
Not even.
We're just
keeping animals alive.
We're keeping the wheels from falling off right now.
Yeah. There we go. There's the rain.
All right. Well, we're gonna get out of here because you're not gonna be able to hear us with this tin roof.
The sky just broke.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap it up.
We gave it everything we have. We hope you guys enjoyed our talk. We're gonna try to get back and not get soaked.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys in the next
We'll see you in
video.
the next one.